Minions of the Zoo is a lovable ragtag group of misfits that sprang up initially as a fan group to Ranting Monkey, Scribe-Lite, Some Dumb American, and their joint Lords of the Night livestream show. Late night discussions in Discord quickly evolved into streams of their own, with each member bringing something new and different to the table for discussion. Led by the incomparable Reject PPC and the One-Ton Hammer, the group rotates hosts known as Zookeepers.
Hello everybody and welcome to Minions of the Zoo. I am your host for this evening, One-Ton Hammer.
I will be your Zookeeper tonight, Reject.
Alright, and welcome to the zoo. I am the Lucky Pop-Tart Inquisitor.
Sanguine. Skep, Tock.
I'm Prospero.
Cassie. And I'm Delahazed.
Regular streamers, they're known as Minions, and special guests are known as traveling exhibits. They're on a nightly basis, so that each show has something unique and fresh for our audience. Minions of the Zoo currently streams at 10:30 Central Standard, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Let's be xenophobic, it's really in this year. Let's find a nasty, slimy, ugly alien to fear. There's no more cutesy stories about E.T. phoning home. Let's learn to love our neighbors like the Christians learned in Rome. We know we ought to hate them, they're different, you see. We've seen they're mean and ugly on movies and TV. The folks that ought to know have told us how it's got to be. The gospel truth is found in scenes from Alien and V. Let's wipe out any life form that seems to be a threat. We'll serve them up a genocide they never will forget. 'Cause if we miss a couple, they'll breed a couple more. And soon we'll all be hating twice as many as before. 'Cause the aliens can never be as good as humankind. A more delightful race than us you'll never ever find. So step aside, you star slime, we're ready for your worst. We know you want to beat us, enslave us and defeat us, oppress us and browbeat us unless we get you first.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the zoo. I'm your Zookeeper for tonight, Inquisitor. Minion joining me is Mr. Adam.
Hello.
Hey. I know the description used to say, if you update your browser. You'll notice I've removed it. Lisa was going to join us, but she's different time zone, England. She's really tired, so that's perfectly fine. She can get some well-deserved sleep. So everyone send Lisa your love, and till then, it's just Adam and I. How are you this evening, my man?
I am doing pretty good.
Well, that's good. That is definitely good.
Yeah. It's last day of the vacation, so I guess just prepping to get ready to go back to work tomorrow.
Well, say you're lucky. You got an extra day. I had to go in today.
Oof.
But no big deal. It was actually a fairly decent day at work. I haven't had one of those in a while. It was fairly slow, comparatively speaking, to a lot of the time when I go in. So what I'm painting tonight, these are my roommate's Zangors for his Thousand Suns.
What's a Zangor?
A Zangor is essentially a Birdman. Not attorney at law, though.
A Birdman like Earthbound?
I don't remember a Birdman in Earthbound. I don't think I got that far in the game.
Yeah, they get gravestones and everything. I don't know. I've only seen.
Oh wait, do you mean the was it the spiteful crows or whatever?
No, I don't know. They look like eagle mans.
Oh,
They're walking around in the clouds. I've never really played Earthbound or Mother, so I'm only going off of what I've seen on YouTube videos.
Let's say I own Earthbound, but I've never actually played it or beaten it.
Yeah, I think it's on the that little Nintendo box or the Super Nintendo.
Oh, the emulator machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it is. I'm saying it's also not hard to emulate at all either. I'll say this about Earthbound though. It is definitely a game that everyone owes a lot of their internet meminess to. That game has spawned so many memes.
How many memes?
This many. No, it is quite a memey game. The big thing is that I'm sure you've probably seen the video meme. Have you seen one where it's someone saying something and then the clip immediately stops and it plays this weird sort of tune, and usually it's bisected by some text that says what or something like that, when it's clipping someone saying something weird or off color, and that song is from Earthbound in that meme. I'm not even in frame. I need to adjust the camera. There we go.
What? Wait. So they have an image from Earthbound that says what?
Oh no!
As they play a song.
They play the song from Earthbound, and then they like I said, the meme is where they get a clip of someone saying something risque or wrong or messing up or whatever, and then it zooms in with a black border and it plays a song from Earthbound while it has a whatever kind of reaction to the clip that they just played. I'm sure you'd recognize it when you see it.
That's not bad. But
It's from the boss battles of Earthbound as well.
oh,
The boss
oh.
battle music.
well, what risque boss battle part did they reference? For the meme.
Well, it's like I said, it's not the necessarily the boss battle. They just use the music from it. It has almost nothing to do with Earthbound. It's just that they use the Earthbound music.
Oh.
It's hard to describe because it's a video and it's usually a reaction image or a reaction video to someone saying or doing something.
Well, Earthbound and Mother have really good soundtracks.
Yeah, it's definitely got a good soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie there. Definitely good.
So, wait, what is this figure that you're painting here?
This is my roommate's Zangor for his Thousand Sons army.
He looks like a Zora from Legend of Zelda.
He's got a beak here. I say it's kind of hard to see because the thing is, back there is blue as well. He's a bird. He ain't a fish. He's a bird. Also just realized the airbrush didn't cover that bit up there. That's okay, I got a bottle nearby. I can touch it up. So yeah, over the holiday, Adam got to see my retro collection. So yeah, one of these days we should have a big old Brady O'Graham party.
Yo, yes. We gotta. I mean, obviously, I don't have as nice a collection as you do. I gotta say. And
Well.
kind of envious.
Well, thank you. It's the culmination of several years of collecting, going to conventions and going to secondhand stores and so on and so forth. Several different states too. I'll go to all the ones in the Chicagoland area, and then I go to see my brother or my dad, and then I'll go and I'll tap the Ohio ones.
I just got the image of a old-fashioned fucking bootlegger, but instead of booze, he's carrying fucking classic video games. Oh yeah, we're going crossing state from Ohio to Illinois, and we're going over there and we're capturing them classic kids. No, but you did have a nice set there.
And so
especially the Genesis boxed stuff.
Oh yeah, and say I only have a couple of games that are not just straight up just not boxed, just cartridge only. I only have a couple, and I've got a fairly big proportion of the cardboard games with the cardboard and the manual. So, like, I've got Comic Zone, I've got X-Men 2, you know, I've got Shining Force 2. So,
You know, I said the only two that I would actually like wholeheartedly want would be Fantasy Star 4 and Shining Force 2. But I think like it's an added bonus. I don't know if it was cardboard. It might have been, but Columns 3.
I don't remember if I have Columns 3. I know I've got a couple of Columns games. I just don't remember which ones I have.
I don't recall if it's the clamshell. Clamshell. There you go. The plastic case.
No, it's fine to call it a clamshell. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those terminologies that you, you don't want to use too often. But the plastic casing, yeah, no, yeah. I don't know if I think it was. I think it was.
I say money is no object. One of the games that I really wish I could get my hands on is a clamshell case for a clamshell case copy of Castlevania Bloodlines. Because
Was it a plastic? Was it a plastic or boxed?
It was both. That was the thing. The first run for its manufacture, they had it in clamshell, and then the second run, they had it in cardboard box. But, you know, you don't see very many people parting with their clamshell copies of Castlevania Bloodlines.
You know, I do like that they released the Mega Man Wily Wars in the special edition that they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the roommate has Wily Wars. I can't remember if he does or not.
Oh shit, Terry's in the chat. Hey, Terry, what were those fighting games that you wanted to go at us with?
I think he's just down to play any fighting games, my man.
I was gonna say because yeah, you know, I called a big heat, and then I got my ass handed to me by a quiz. So.
That's fine. And say, like I said, man, Street Fighter's my jam. There's very few people that stand up to me in Street Fighter.
Dude, I tried with Blanca.
I'd say, yeah, you did pretty good with Blanca against Mikami. Still ended up beating you, but...
No, it was good matches. Had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. It was great. And say, I'll tell you what, next time we play, I guarantee there's one game that you just trounce me in. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, well, yeah,
I guarantee you'll beat me in Mortal Kombat.
No way. You were sitting there looking at me like... Okay, we were, I was showing him the DLC characters for Mortal Kombat, and it was, what, Chris Lambert.
Oh, yeah.
And, no, yeah, we were talking about it. Yeah, no, yeah, and I was getting my ass beat. It was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
There is no, yeah, I'm horrible at Mortal Kombat.
Dude, as horrible as you may be, I guarantee you'll beat me.
Dude, I wanted to play some Dragon Ball, but I'm fairly sure that that's something that you were like, you're not a big fan of the Dragon Ball.
I mean, Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball. I could take or leave the anime. I'm not a huge fan of the anime, but I've never played the fighting game. I know that there are good Dragon Ball fighting games. I played Dragon Ball Legends on the Sega Saturn. A buddy of mine imported it from Japan, and we had a lot of fun playing that one. So, oh, hang on, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Come on, blow the whistle, asshole. Really? Okay. I guess not. I hear a train outside.
Oh.
I was fully expecting to hear. Oh, there it is. I just had to entice it. That's all, I guess. This out here. Sorry, I have to get my palette out because I need to fix those spotty areas where the airbrush didn't cover.
No, yeah, just playing with my sheet. You know, I think I gotta get some more blue lead for my pencils. So.
Yeah, blue lead. Man, I was say, yeah, you had a Vietnam flashback when you came into my room and saw the Art Institute portfolio. Yeah, I was say the same blue lead. That man, I'm pissed because the store at the at Islas was where I got my blue lead fix. I have no idea where the hell I can buy some now, unless it's like Dick Blix or something.
I mean, I found some cheapy stuff on Amazon, but it breaks so quick. You know, it's
really, really brutal.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. But then again, maybe I'm just, you know, a mongoloid. Drawing.
Pressing down too hard on the paper.
You must draw at the line.
Well, no. To be fair, the blue lead for those pencils, very, very brittle. It's not just you being a mongoloid and pressing too hard.
I mean, usually I like working with like 4, 6B type of lead.
Mm-hmm.
Going at it, you know, just because you can apply the pressure as needed and get your result. But in terms of working with the blue, I really like that it's light enough that I can work off of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how, you know, how dark the blue impression is. It's just, I don't know, it's just really just like I don't know, maybe it's just a mental thing for me.
Well, for me, it's mainly the fact that it works really well for something that you're planning on like rendering out into a full piece, because the blue lead is really easy to like overwrite with actual lead and then eventually even ink.
Oh yeah. The safety net.
Yep. Yeah, I should also be painting bases on these guys too. Right now I'm just contenting myself with touching up all blue that didn't get painted from the airbrush. say I was having a lot of trouble with my airbrush the other day. This paint came out ridiculously thick, and it was causing clogs in my airbrush. So I tried cutting it with water, but it was already too late. It was already clogging the airbrush. So I need to go and give it a thorough cleaning.
Well, no better time than the start of the year, right?
That's true.
You know, one of the things that I found that kind of helps with the amount of pressure that I'm putting on the point of the lead, I guess you could say, is I mean, it kind of makes sense because that's how I bought my my tattooing stems. Like the ball point was a little bit thicker in the mid point, so I wasn't really, holding it at the point. I was holding it slightly up with a thicker hold. I don't know. Wish I had something. And so I've been doing that with my pencil work, and it's been a lot more comfortable, to be honest.
That's good. I'd say for me, whenever I'm drawing, if I'm doing like some fine detail work, I tend to grip the shit out of my pencil, which usually causes a really bad hand cramp. But after doing so many drawings for so long, because I was pretty obstinate student while I was at art college. I didn't want to do 3D animation. I wanted to do 2D animation. So I did a shit ton of drawings. So by the end of it, I just kind of learned to kind of live with the pain while I was doing it. I mean, I had teachers that were talking to us animation students as people who like to do doodles. So, what?
Yeah.
No.
The whole thing was screwed up.
I'll tell you this much, man. I was brooking no disrespect from my professors, and I had one professor that really, really liked me. I think, and he was a really, really good professor, highly regarded as one of the best at the school. He was my acting for animation and blocking teacher. But yeah, he, there's a lot of them that were, working professionals. He was the only one who actually was professional, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, somebody who probably had an in to the industry.
Yeah.
So to speak. I'd much rather appreciate that. I really didn't like going into it and your portfolio. Yeah, don't worry about it. We don't want to look at that.
Yeah, we don't want to look at your portfolio. We just want your money.
Yep. How much of a loan can you take out?
Right? That's exactly what happened to me, man. I went in there with my portfolio and everything too. I had a letter of recommendation. I had a portfolio. I had a what's the admittance letter and all sorts of stuff like that. I did everything, and the interview went with this. I was like, oh yeah, we don't need to see that. I'm like, really? I mean, when I was in high school, the AP art teachers and stuff would sit there and say, "Oh yeah, no, they're gonna want to see your portfolio. You're gonna have to air it out, air it all out, and you're gonna have to have slides to of your artwork. Did you ever do that in high school? Have to take photos with and put them on slides. Yeah.
Yeah, they were very heavy on the. You got to make sure that you have a strong portfolio because that's what they're gonna look for if you go on it to get accepted. And honestly, it was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. You're going into an art school.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're gonna want to accept people who have a good portfolio, not like goofballs who are just like, oh yeah, I like to paint pictures. It's like, all right,
Well, it's funny because the amount of students. I'm not sure how it was in Chicago, but in Schaumburg, I'll say this: the amount of people that were in like animation classes and so on and so forth who could not draw was staggering.
Oh no, yeah, dude. The first class I had to do like intro basic to drawing. Pretty much like this is a circle, this is a square. And the person I was sitting next to was a dental assistant, and she's like, you know what? I always wanted to get into drawing. That's who I was sitting next to, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, why are you here?
Well, the only bad thing I would say is, it was around the same time as the what's it the fucking the protest against the war type of shit going on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where old Timmy Pool was at. So I had a hard time keeping tabs with, oh shit, what am I paying for? And then, oh hey, let's go hang out with these punk rockers.
Yeah.
Go do this shit,
Yeah.
So yeah, what a time to be alive.
I'll say this, man. When the Iraq War was kicking off, I was scared shitless. Because I literally just graduated, all right, and on the TV I'm seeing the shock and awe footage. And I'm all like, I'm gonna get drafted.
Yeah, fuck. Not for the oil, man.
Yeah, right. We got George Bush, and there's like addressing the nation, going like, to the American public, we're not doing this for the oil, and to the Iraqi public, don't burn your oil fields. Like, what? How can you say that in the same breath, you retard? So yeah, I've not made it a secret that George W. Bush is not my favorite person in the world.
Hey, that's why I like to say, at least enjoyed some of the more classical punk.
Yeah.
We're actually fucking. At first, it was against Nazis and the communists, like it Ramones, and then eventually against the fucking bullshit wars after 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely something that resonated with me. I was about that age when I could sit there and say, "Fuck that." I mean, I always had that rebellious streak in me for a really long time, but that was just something that kind of tipped it over the edge.
The art school sucked. It's just
Yeah.
the old merchandise mart.
Well, it's definitely like a lot of people. When I sit there and we get together and start talking about college, a lot of colleges sell you a false false deal of goods on entry, man.
A lot of them did.
Yeah, they're just trying to they're trying to get you to go there without any care about you, your education, or the prospects for a career you have post graduation. They don't care.
You know what's crazy? Hold on. You know what's crazy is looking back at it now. Is back then it was, hey, I just want to at least get into the industry, and
Yeah, same.
you know, like for me, I was looking at it like, hey, I would like to be able to apply to Blizzard or Retro. Well, they weren't around at the time, but like whatever game development studios, as a concept artist. Um, why they put me in animation, I don't fucking know. But,
They didn't. Did they have a program for game art and animation?
no, they pretty much were like, well, you create characters in animation, so we'll put you in media arts and animation. And I'm like, what?
I was gonna say, yeah, because they had a whole program specifically dedicated just to video games.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Well, they didn't offer it to me when I was fucking.
That's really weird, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
'cause-
they also when I said, hey, do you want me to show you my portfolio? I just got to go and grab it from the fucking car. They're like, yeah, don't worry about it. That's all. I mean. There's red flags all over the place. I was just lucky. I was sitting there thinking, oh man, I'm in Chicago. This arts fucking university wants to let me learn. This is great. I'm gonna get a job. My dreams are gonna get. Yeah, no, that's
So you're preaching to the choir, man. I had the exact same thoughts. The exact same.
ugh.
Yeah, I go back, do it all over again. I never would have. I'd have just focused in and made something and try to sell it is the major thing. If you do independent study, learn the programs. Learn Flash, learn Toon Boom, learn
Oh shit!
all
No,
those
dude.
kinds of things.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's like we're at that like little in between time where it was we were the last of people figuring out they're getting suckered into some nonsense university shit, and then everybody benefiting from the internet because son of a bitch, if I had known what I know now back when I was going into fucking the art institute, yeah, dude, I would have fucking 100% changed the sales to a different win. Are you
yeah.
kidding me? If it was available, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, independent learning and all that, and would probably have been a better idea. Would have gotten your foot in the door a lot better, because then it's on your own merit. You're not trying to sit there and network within a school that doesn't really give a shit about you. They're just there to get your fucking money.
Yeah, your portfolio would look a lot thicker than your diploma,
Yep.
Because even now, just thinking about it, I saw this image of it was like a mosaic that's broken apart, and they're saying that it might have been connected with like decorative chains, and I'm like, dude, that would be a fucking cool looking board game where you configure 5 bits of cards into like it's like I'm sort of like I didn't have to go to a fucking university to fucking crack that out. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous to think that people spend so much time and money going to a university just for the accolades or.
Well, it's it's
Yeah.
different if you're going for like higher learning for a reason, but if you're going there specifically for things like network connections or to learn a specific skill, like animation, then don't even bother. because chances are they're not going to teach you that. They're going to give you a whole bunch of other things. Like, one of the things that I remember is they had a whole class that they reserved for the last year, and you had to take it. It was a class specifically for social media and portfolio, is gathering everything together for your portfolio. And it was mainly for the portfolio day, where they would, you had to have all of your portfolio laid out on a table with your business card and all that kind of stuff. And it was like you were a slave on a fucking auctioneer's rack. They brought in industry professionals, and they would walk around and look at your stuff. But I knew several people that got industry professionals to have their get their card taken by by these industry professionals. Not a single one ever received a call.
Oof.
So I don't know, man. It's
And honestly, I think that's a peek into the rot that we find ourselves now looking at something like Alternia Comics.
yeah, Alterna Comics, yeah.
Alternia Comics.
Uh-huh.
The good folks like them who are crafting their own way.
Yeah. I say Image was that for a while, but now Image is rotting as well from the inside. For a while, I think Image was just, they just needed artists and people to actually work for them.
Well, hopefully that doesn't become the fate of other newcomers and outsiders.
Yeah.
Oh shit, chat's going crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're talking about the fucking weeb shit. Got a goddamn nest of weebs in the chat.
Hey, speaking of weebs, I don't know if it's anywhere out there, but I would say if you could find the GoFundMe for Weibo,
Oh, yeah.
Jones, she was recently caught up in some incident, and she has some medical issues to uphold. And yeah, if you could send some fundage her way, or at least some prayers, because good God, it's I hope she's doing well.
Yeah, same. She's a good egg.
Yeah, and I handled that with all the wow. I think I just see. This is why the reads need to be written. I need to have them typed out at least, so I can read them out. Can't do that. Can't do that on my own. But yes, yes. Goku loses to Superman every time. Well, I guess. Would you have played Dragon Ball Fighters?
I mean, yeah, I would have. Just tried it. Figured out how it would work. I mean, you'd kick my ass.
It's an arc system. It's an arc system fighter, so.
Oh, okay. Does it play like Guilty Gear? Terry didn't make it seem like it did.
Well, come on. How much? Come on, it's Terry.
I put a lot of faith in Terry's video game ability. I mean, he's got way more time to play than either one of us.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I like it, but I like playing Dragon Ball Fighters, so. And we still didn't play Smash Brothers.
Yeah, we didn't. Dude, the last Smash Brothers I played was the original. So I mean, you would have kicked my ass on that one too. I don't smash, but it has some interesting characters, which is why I kind of want to try it for the new one.
Well, I mean, at least in playing Smash Brothers, the newer one isn't so much, at least I don't know, not for the competitive peoples, but in my case, it's more like, just playing around, just seeing what characters, because there's so many goofy characters in there. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Duck Duck Dog versus Pac-Man versus Sephiroth versus fucking Sora or Minecraft dude, whatever that guy is.
Minecraft Steve.
Oh, yeah, no,
Trains on
there
time.
you go. And Thomas the Tank Engine, like, holy shit.
Confirmed for Brawl.
Thomas the Tank Engine tracking in.
Yeah, no,
It even has Ringo Starr voicing his opinion.
for me, the characters that I'd be most interested in playing in at least the new Smash would probably be the Belmonts, and Bayonetta, and of course Terry Bogard. Yeah, we didn't get Mai Shiranui. That's fine. I'm okay with Terry Bogard. Terry Bogard's great too.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on, come on!
I like Terry.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I really, I can see how he chose these last couple of fighters, at least with Kazuya and Terry, because he was a big fighter. He's a big arcade fighter type of guy.
Well, I was gonna say that's not the last couple fighters. The last couple fighters are fucking from some of the worst games in the world. Final Fantasy VII and fucking
outside of Sora and Sephiroth.
fucking Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, we know what you're doing now, Sakurai. You're fucking bowing and scraping to the lowest fucking common denominator. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you people who like Final Fantasy VII and Kingdom Hearts. Fuck you, I don't care. Go play your baby games.
I do like how he said that the way that they got him on was because they were in an elevator and he was like, "Oh hey, do you think Sora can be in Super Smash Brothers?" "Oh yeah, sure." It was just a happenstance. I mean, I don't buy it, but
Kingdom Hearts is trash. The only good thing from Kingdom Hearts was the song Simple and Clean by Usada Hikaru.
yeah.
Sorry, Utada Hikaru.
No, I mean the songs on there.
It's a good song.
Terry, you need to figure out and get back to us on how we could tin can and string ourselves to playing some online fighting games.
So he sent me a link. I'll get on it. But yeah, it was a bit short.
Yeah, let's do it.
It was a bit short notice.
You want to do Marvel's Capcom 2? I'm gonna take you for a ride.
Take you for a ride. I'll say I'll get my ass kicked on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm not very good at that game.
Oh Lord.
I mean, it's a Capcom fighter, so you know, there's a bit of intuitiveness to it, but at the same time, I was just never very good at the dust and juggle, which that game is like, if you're like A tier tournament player, that's what you're doing 99.9% of the time, and you're always picking either Spider-Man or Venom to do it.
You're like a Clopan.
Huh?
You're like a Clopan. You're a festive juggler.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I love fighters. I love them. I love them because as soon as you get some good players together, it's like, oh yeah, it's like a dance.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fighting games are a lot of fun. It's definitely one of those pastimes of mine. You know, I remember playing against my brother a lot. My brother was the big Mortal Kombat guy, and I was the big Street Fighter guy. And it would be the sort of thing. It's like whenever he and I would get together, he'd want to play Mortal Kombat, and I want to play Street Fighter, because we knew that if we played those games, then we would win. It was funny. My brother went and bought a PS3 back when they were a big thing. My brother has this sort of ethos, especially with having 5 kids, that they relegate themselves to only one video game console, and like when they go and they upgrade, they, you know, sell off the old one. So it was that little window in history when he had a PS3, and he had Virtua Fighter 5 for it. And he's all like, "Oh man, I practiced this, and I'm gonna beat you." He's sitting there boasting to me when I went to go down and visit with him, and I'm all like, "Okay, dude, put your money where your mouth is. Boot it up." And as soon as we get into the game, I just fucking thrash him over and over and over again. It wasn't even funny.
What game was it?
Virtua Fighter 5.
Oh. That's good. Oh shit, you know what?
What's up?
We still gotta play some Soul Calibur, man.
Oh yeah. See, we did a little at MythCon, but you know, sitting down and actually doing some Soul Calibur, you know.
Yeah, we gotta do a proper sitting.
Oh yeah. I'll say I have Soul Calibur 2 for, I think, both the original Xbox and PS2. And I don't remember if I have Soul Calibur 3. And I think that's the limit to the Soul Caliburs that I have. But I definitely have Soul Calibur 1 for the Dreamcast, because that's the all-important one to have.
I mean, that's the only real way you gotta play Soul Calibur.
Exactly.
I don't want to be a picky eater. if that's
You totally are.
No, I am. I really don't understand why people are so. Look, it's onions. Just leave them out of the dish. It's not my problem. It's their problem.
Onions are good. Can be good.
All right, Sanguine. I'm just goofing.
Yeah, I know people don't like onions. I don't like onions on certain things, but I'm not gonna write them off entirely. You know, they can be good.
Soul Calibur 3. What's the Soul Calibur that's on PS4?
I think that's 5 or 6. Maybe
trying to
5
figure
and
out who
6. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
All I know is that after they started adding the ability to build your own character, there's a YouTuber I watch, used to go by the name Lyle McDouchebag, now goes by the name Lyle Wrath, and he has a series on his YouTube channel called Battle Butts, where him and his friend try to make the most outlandish, weird, and fucking nuts looking characters in the custom character creator. It's really fun to watch.
Oh, I've seen some crazy custom characters out there. Can never trust that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the last one I played was the one on the PS4.
I think the last one I played was 3. It's been a long time since I played any Soul Calibers.
Speaking of 3s, one of the fucking 3s that I want to play. Fucking Budokai 3.
Dragon Ball Zabudokai?
Fuck yeah. I used to play that all the time. Like PS2.
You know,
That
I'm
was a
not
game.
gonna lie. I have a grudge against the PlayStation 2. I really do. But some of my favorite, mainly because I was a Dreamcast guy.
Oh yeah.
But some of my favorite games of all time are on the PlayStation 2. My favorite game of all time is exclusive to the PlayStation 2. Well, it got a PC release. So,
Wait, which one?
Silent Hill 3
Oh.
is my favorite game of all time. And it, for consoles, only on the PlayStation 2.
I think the one game I played the most on PS2 was Phantasy Star Universe. I tried to get into Final Fantasy 12, but I didn't get too far into it. I really only picked up a PS2 because of the fucking Phantasy Star. So,
For
once
me, it
the
was the...
servers closed down on the Dreamcast.
Oh, yeah, true. SegaNet.
You-
Wish SegaNet still existed. See, I did play quite a lot of games on SegaNet. We played Quake 3 Arena on SegaNet. We played
Did you ever play
Phantasy Star.
Kiss Psycho Circus?
No, that's one of the games that I look at as being a thing on the PlayStation. Like, cause I have a Dreamcast like checklist that has every a list of every domestic released Dreamcast game, and I have it because I have an ambition to collect the entire domestic library. But I saw that it had Kiss Psycho Circus on it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that game?
it's like Quake. But with,
Really?
like, it's like Quake with a kiss.
Well, it's like, is it like Revolution X?
Yeah, kind of. Like,
Okay.
It's just a
Well,
first-person shooter with
Instead of
with Kiss.
instead of like a light gun game.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's not bad. It's pretty
Really?
fun. Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's,
Let's see here. I'm gonna look it up. Amazon.com. Kiss Psycho Circus Dreamcast. Psycho Circus the Nightmare Child. One left in stock. New and used from $19. Disc only. Disc only. Complete for $100.
collector's item.
So let's check eBay. Kiss, Psycho, Circus, Dreamcast. $37. Is it complete? Description. I don't give a shit about the synopsis. Is it complete? Based on Todd McFarlane. Okay, wait. It's based on Todd McFarlane's comic book.
Oh yeah.
Take-Two Interactive. Original and authentic has been clean and guaranteed to work. That doesn't help. Is it complete or not? It's not a picture. It's just a picture of the fucking cover.
Nah, but he spit shined it, so it's good.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Cleaned and tested.
Oh, factory sealed for $100. Respect your elders or kiss your ass goodbye. Someone's selling an ad for it for $13. There you go, complete. $44.99. Alright. That sounds a bit more. And this is a picture of an actual game, so. Maybe. I might look into it. I'll say my major thing is that I've kind of set aside a lot of my video game collecting for a while, just because, you know, my finances are not nearly as good as it was back when I bought most of my collection, you know, because I was working at General Mills and had a really good fucking paying job. Now it's like, you know, I'll set aside a little bit of money and I'll see. The one that I really want to get, I'm pissed I didn't get it at the time, because it was one of those ones that I did want to get, but I never ended up pulling the trigger on it, was Gundam Side Story for the Dreamcast. That was a really fun game. I remember playing it, because a buddy of mine had it. Because I think it takes place in the Await the Mess Team world. Which, Await the Mess Team is hands down the best Gundam of all time. I will hear no blasphemy saying anything else is better. Terry with the bot sniping. 360 no scope in his ass.
Hey,
Hell
sorry,
much going on.
Had to take a piss.
That's okay. Nature calls, right?
Oh, what she called.
to see about batch painting these guys probably over the week and seeing how many I can get done. My goal is to try and speed paint through all my roommate's 1,000 Suns, so that way they're all done and he can put them in the new case that he bought for his minis. And that's some minis, you know, not in my face.
And how many is that?
There's 11 of these guys, there's 20 Rubric Marines, 10 Terminators, a tank, and a couple other things. You know, there's quite a bit, but I think it'll go pretty quick because Space Marines and these guys in particular, they don't have a whole lot of detail, so I'm not going to need to sit there and spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours painting them. At least I hope not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, one of these days I have a plan for all of the friends of mine that don't play Warhammer to come over, and then I'll have like a whole bunch of painted armies set out on trays for them to try. And you can pick an army of that the 10 that I own and the 2 that my roommate owns, or sorry, 3 that my roommate owns, and just demo some games. Whatever one looks most interesting to you. Because let's be honest here, that's part of the interest of the game is, you know, getting these models and making them look really cool.
So is that like a World Fair approach to it? Like,
I would say so.
Yeah. Like, check out this exhibition number A, B, and look at all of these armies facing off against each other. I don't think they would have spoken that way.
I think they would.
Yeah.
It was about that time, right? The transatlantic accent.
Yeah, right. 1900s, 1910s, whatever. Whenever the World Fair went out.
Yeah, I don't figure we'll go for too much longer. We've been going for an hour. And I definitely need to get some sleep tonight. I had a long day at work and I need to get some sleep.
Oof. Oh yeah, I gotta get back into the swing of things tomorrow, so.
Yeah, because you got to go in tomorrow, yeah.
Eesh.
Right? Gotta make that grind, gotta get that cheddar, gotta get that, make that money.
Well, you know, hopefully there's no snow in the morning. No, not a lot of traffic. You know, there's hoping.
Yeah. Why you gotta jinx it like that, bro? Why you gotta jinx it like that?
I'm not jinxing nothing. I'm saying, like, hopefully that this shit is happening tomorrow. It's... Oh shit, I'm jinxing it. So... I will say, I did draw myself a nice hilt, because for the past few times that I've been hanging out with you guys on chatting, been trying to draw a nice hilt and handle for a sword.
I was gonna say, so hilt, you mean a crossguard?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people mistakenly use that term. They mean crossguard. Because a hilt is just the whole handle section that includes crossguard and handle.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And not even not even trying to get into like like if it's full tang or anything. I'm looking at it as pretty much the entirety of the piece that you're handling, so
Yeah.
to speak.
Trying to be
Um,
historically accurate or making it all fantastical.
a mixture of both, but to try and mix like outside elements into it, but yeah, but I think I finally struck a fucking nice balance in this one image. So
Oh, that's good.
hopefully, or I should say not hopefully, but hopefully at work it's not so busy that I could play around with it tomorrow. But yeah.
I wish I could draw at work. Most I can get away with is listening to music. Because I certainly can't listen to a book. I'll say that right now. That's impossible, but I listen to music all the time.
Oh, hold on. So check it out. So you know how I hang out at that other Discord, right?
Yeah.
Like pretty much the only other Discord I hang out in. Somebody brought up, and here, dude. Here's the first fucked up thing. Is like this dude brought up he works at a catering business, and he said his CEO lady, like 50 plus years, divorced, has some kids, whatever.
Uh-huh.
She grabbed him by the buttocks, and she grabbed him by the buttocks, and so he's like, now I've already put in my 2 weeks or whatever, like I'm already leaving. Should I make a stink about this, or what should I do? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, my initial reaction is just to goof on. Like I'm like, God damn, she was grabbing for that cake, dude. Like, I couldn't help myself, like, oh shit. Um oh shit, wait, fuck. I already lost where I was going with it. But it was something like how crazy that we can goof on dude feeling this type of way, and lady doesn't even feel the type of way.
We can goof on it because, men are undervalued compared to women. Can't goof on a woman getting her ass grabbed.
I don't know, man.
That's sexual harassment.
Well, because the thing, I'm laughing at it because it's like, what if, it's just the way he described it. It was like, he said she grabbed and jiggled and like, like shake, just like it was like a 3-parter, and I'm sitting there like, holy shit.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick.
Yeah. Digging for gold. Yeah, but times are strange.
Times are strange. You are indeed right about that, sir.
Because he was a caterer. He was saying it was a catering business. I was like, I wonder how my boy Pat would have reacted to that.
Your boy Pat? I thought he was our boy Pat.
Hey, I think he's everybody's boy Pat.
Yes.
We love you, boy Pat. Just letting you know. I got the image of him, but then I gotta cross out the naughty bits. No, I'm not a homo. Not that you're nasty, Nate. Your boy Pat. I'm just son of a bitch. Wow, how late are we going?
Well, I mean, as long as you need to get, put out that rope and, put it to the ceiling and kick the chair out.
I don't know, man. Once you put the quarter in, it's who knows where it goes?
Just kind of sit back and enjoy the ride, right?
Well, I hope not. Who knows where it goes?
Yeah, man.
Shit. Hey, yeah, Johnny. I hope we didn't scare your kid too much on New Year's.
Yeah, it's true. I'd completely forgotten.
I mean, we try and keep it as PG as we can.
I don't.
Well, funny thing is, I had my historians look into Brigitte Nelson, and she's actually a midget porn star. So,
Oh, even
Yeah.
better.
surprise, shocker.
Why do you know a midget porn star's name? I mean, it came unbidden to your mind.
I think the bigger question is why do I hire scribes and historians?
Well, for porn, obviously. I mean, that shit's important, you know.
Deus gracia. You're out there fucking doing the Lord's work. You got tomes and tomes. That's bad. Let's see, who do we got? Who do we got in chat? Holy shit, we got Quippers United.
That would be Jack Gunsky.
Doesn't he run a show?
He does. Well, at least I'm not sure if it's still on hiatus for his dissertation that he was writing.
I think it's on Toonami. I think it's
Yes.
around.
Yes.
And of course, Terry. Fucking Terry.
That goddamn Terry.
Good old Johnny Hellcat. Hey Johnny, can you make your cat face go? I don't know where it's going with that. I was just kind of like still trying to get used to this VR facial animatronic type things.
Dude, no lie. I would love to rig myself up a live 2D cartoon of
No,
myself.
that's creepy as shit. You know they're just scanning your face, dude.
Well, yeah, but like I want to make the rig.
No, but they're taking your rig.
No,
You're gonna become a rig. They're gonna sell your rig.
no. Not without
Yeah.
my express written permission
No, well,
and that of the NFL.
because that's never happened.
Well, didn't they bust someone here recently for recording an NFL game?
I think
Like
so.
someone famous?
Yeah, I believe his name was Kindoof.
Kindoof?
Or I'm sorry, Kindolf. It's, there's an accent. It's Eastern European.
Why was he recording an NFL game?
I don't know. I really wanted to watch it.
Don't they watch football over there? Not football.
Well, he's trying to break the chain. You see, he figures the best way to improve in his country's financial situation. Yeah, I'm going with that. That's the one I picked. Holy shit! The financial situation is to go with. Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't even know anymore.
shit. Football.
Football. Yeah, right. I think it's almost time we call it a night.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just this one to finish here. Do that, and then we'll call it. All right.
Episode 1513. Wow.
1513. Yep.
This zoo is old as shit.
Well, when did we start? It was 2016?
I don't know, dude. I was getting some weird flashbacks when Sanguine was talking about the late nights when you were falling asleep and he had to sing a lullaby and shit. I was sitting there, I was like, wait.
No, he had to sing queer kid stuff to wake me up.
Yeah, no. But, you know, those some fun times, man. So,
oh, yeah.
Watching the movies and that's when we got the Darkest Dungeons and whatever the names was.
Well, we didn't watch Darkest Dungeons. We watched The Gamers, is what it was.
The Gamers, yeah.
All three The Gamers movies. And that's when I got fucking copyright struck on my fucking Inquisitor 8.1 channel.
Yeah. Oh, you should have been streaming that shit, dude.
Oh, yeah, you know. Alright, well, that's it for that for now. I say we'll continue those and see how far we get. Anyway, we've been your mini zoo. Thank you all for coming out. Be sure to watch tomorrow where Skep Tock is the host. And yeah, that's about it. Everyone take care, and yeah, the zoo's closed. Take care, everyone.
Night.